I drove across the city at midnight, hands cold wrapped around the wheel. Street lights flickering on your block like they knew exactly how I feel. You buzzed me in without a question, hair messy, half awake at the door. That old gray sweatshirt hanging off you made my chest ache even more. Your apartment smelled like coffee and the cologne you always wore. There were records scattered in the corner, shoes lying careless by the floor. You smiled and asked if I was okay. I lied and said I just couldn't sleep, but honestly I only came because missing you was getting too deep. So we sat there in the blue light glow, your hand brushing circles on my knee. And for a little while it almost felt like the world wasn't breaking me. I feel your apartment lights warm against my skin at midnight, like quiet songs and window rain and long drives under red lights. You pull me close like you already know I'm fragile. Kiss me slow in your kitchen, like loving me could fix the spiral. And I know we're complicated, too much history between us, but your arms still feel like home every time the night defeats us. Now I'm tangled in your bed sheets, trying not to fall too deeply, but the way you say my name still reaches places nobody reaches. You asked me if I'd been eating, I laughed because you always know the little things I try hiding when my sadness starts to show. Then you played that old playlist, the one we made last summer drunk. We danced slow beside your balcony while the whole city stayed numb. And God, I wanted to freeze that moment, your heartbeat underneath my ear, because loving you feels beautiful, but losing you is my biggest fear. Sometimes you go distant for days, disappear inside your own mind, and I pretend it doesn't hurt me, just to keep you in my life. But when you touch my face gently, like I'm something worth saving, I start believing maybe love doesn't always have to leave me broken. I feel your apartment lights, soft and golden in the darkness, like midnight talks at 3 a.m. and healing parts I thought were heartless. You hold me close while the rain keeps falling outside, and suddenly the loneliness doesn't feel so hard to survive. Still I know your heart carries ghosts, and mine does too if I'm honest. But every time I try to leave, you look at me and I lose progress. Now your fingerprints, they linger in long after I go home, and every empty part of me still turns towards your glow. Last night after you fell asleep, I watched the city through your window, your arms still wrapped around my waist, like you were scared I'd disappear too. I almost told you that I loved you, really loved you, not the pretty kind people post online, the terrifying kind, the kind that keeps you driving through storms just to sit beside somebody, the kind that ruins your makeup in elevators before they open the door. But I stay quiet, because loving someone this much feels dangerous when you already know how temporary people can be. I feel your apartment lights still glowing somewhere behind feels like the only thing that's ever seen me completely. So if you wake up reaching for me in the middle of the night, just know somewhere across the city I'm still missing your apartment lights.